We're live. And we're live. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to Great Goodies. Thank you for being the first one in this morning. Shout out to Donna Davis. Thank you for being here. Mervyn the Point, Jamaica Kerr is in the building. Thank you for being here this morning. Manners and respect to the people tuning in. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up. Shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers, the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the school teachers. Yesterday, somebody linked me and said, SouFlo, you never shout us out, and we are so essential. You are absolutely right. Shout out to Miss Bev. I believe it's Miss Bev Productions or something. I did some work with her before, but shout out to Miss Bev. Shout out to the school teachers. She's been a school teacher for quite some time, right? Big up to them. Shout out to everybody going out to work and coming in from work this morning, man. Seems like that's what it's all about for us, right? Just make sure you're not just doing work. You just have work like Rihanna. Make sure you taking some time to live. You know what I mean? Work is work, and work has to be done, but life is here to be lived too. And as soon as you drop buduf, they will replace you with whatever job you are so obsessed with that you couldn't take a minute off to like stop and smell the roses and do something, right? Rosalind Michael says, SouFlo, I got the day right today. Big up yourself, Rosalind. Thank you for being with us this morning. Lady J is in the building. Let me shout out some people this morning. We're going to go into some deep conversation this morning. Something very disturbing happened yesterday in Jamaica. And, we just got to talk about it. But we have other topics to talk about too. So, again, Great Goodies. First one in the building this morning. Thank you for being here. Donna Davis is here. Mervyn the Point, Jamaica Kerr. Big up BM. Thank you for being here. Onika St. John. Roxy21 is in the building with us this morning. Wayne Nathan is here. Beast Boy, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Karen Mason. Dainty D is in the building. Sharon Spence, Mr. Article Done. Big up yourself. Black Eagle is in the building this morning. Up. Crystal G is here. Live through Erica TV is in the building. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Audrey Wright's in the building. Says morning, fam and present teacher. Darling Walter Riley. British Jamaican girl is in the building with us this morning. British Jamaican girl, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Rico Dai. Kai Tai Jai Empress is in the building. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Kai Tai Jai Empress. Kai Tai Jai, I'll never forget your name and I'll never forget how you got to that name. But Minoa said just have me speaking Cantonese. Kai Tai Jai Empress. Rosalind Michael is in the building this morning. Says happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy hump day, everybody. The weeks, boy, the days are flying by fast. We're already at the middle of the week. Wednesday. It feel like yesterday was just Saturday or Sunday. Lovely Anika is in the building this morning. Y'all go over to Lovely Anika, check out her content, see what it's all about. Lovely Anika, big up yourself and thank you for being here. Audrey Wright says, hit the thumbs up as you enter, please, and thank you. It don't cost you anything. Just hit that thumbs up button. You know how it go already. Mervyn the Point, Jamaica. Kerr, again, big up yourself. Rosalind Michael, again, big up yourself. Says she got the day today. Senior Sexy is in the building this morning. Big up yourself, Vicky. Victory. Thank you for being here, Vicky. Miss Goldie Robinson is in the building. Gunner Life is here. Gunner Life, big up yourself. Asserin Odetta. Juno Bryan is in the building. Thank you for being here this morning. Prillis123. Yvonne Wallace is in the building. Shay is in the building. Thank you for being here. Reggae Girl Bento says pleasant heat wave to all of Uno on this platform. All right. And Devin Gale is in the building this morning. Good morning, SouFlo family and friends. King Biggs, morning fam. All right. Let's get into the content now. So what we have on the table this morning is this. Short and sweet. Like I like my women, short and sweet. Now let me stop. Triple. Ooh. All right. Triple murder rocks Jamaica. Our entire family is wiped out. Damn. 7 persons of interest named What have you all heard? What have you all heard about this triple murder that took place in Jamaica recently? The one with the pregnant woman. This is not even a triple murder. This is more like a quadruple murder because the wife was pregnant. It has been confirmed now that she was pregnant. So 4 people get killed is not 3. But their young son, who was supposed to be, school just start. School just start. He's looking forward to going back to school. He's looking, I don't know who. This one was heavy. Somebody sent me, not somebody, if I look in my WhatsApp right now, a couple of, I'm afraid to go in the chat room. For those of you who are in the chat room, I don't know if you've seen the video yet, right? I'm afraid to go in the chat room because people usually send it there, but 2 people have sent it to me, the footage, and I'm afraid to look at it. I don't want to open the link and disturb my meds. So I'm gonna talk about it first to desensitize my mind a little bit, and then I'm gonna open the link and just to look. But damn, I heard it's not pretty at all. I mean, from what the description is, they were bound and gagged, hands tied. Um, Even the pregnant woman, she was bound and gagged. I heard. I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure I have it though. Look like them did inner things. Vicky Victory says, "Boy, somebody who said that? Rico Dye says, what chat room? Oh, we have a chat room on WhatsApp. Rico Dye, we have a chat room on WhatsApp. The chat room on WhatsApp stays full though. Yeah, because people over there doing other things other than just talking about content. It's like a whole movement over there, a whole family. Them get together, them share them Sunday dinner pictures and them all kind of other something. In the chat room, you can respond with pictures. So, it gets a bit more personal over there in the chat room. And then we also, but it's full. It's hard to get somebody in there because the numbers stay maxed out. Because WhatsApp only give you a certain amount of people, and then once it's full, can't put nobody else in there unless somebody leaves. And I'm not kicking out nobody at this point because they've all been faithful to it, and most of them are people that actually have their monthly membership for. I wanted it to be the chat room to be reserved only for green name people that are over here, but the the people over there, they have endeared themselves to people who are not green name people over here, and they don't want to point out anybody that needs SouFlo. This person is not a green name over, and I passed through and I verified a couple of people, and they were offended. They're like, "Why are you questioning me? Like you interrogate me? I show up every morning to." So I'm like, "Just say who you are, and somebody can verify." And they show me who they are, and then they feel bad. So I just leave it as it is, right? It's full anyways. Ain't nobody getting kicked out, and I don't think anybody else could make it in. People make it in though, if they're lucky. Them just like double dutch and hopscotch, they keep checking, keep checking. One day somebody jump out, they just jump right in, and that person lose their spot. You can't get back in. Then they start texting me, SouFlo, can you get me back in the chat? I accidentally kicked myself out. I can't get you back in. It's full, right? Kata Joy, you will point them out. You are the only one, because everybody else start cussing me out on their behalf. Come on, SouFlo, man. Come on. They've been here forever. Because them know, right? And them over there exchange them Sunday dinner pictures and what you're doing today. And I'm chilling by the pool. Look at me. And I'm at the beach with the kids and all these things. So, me don't want to mash up them little family at this point. Gonna live sell labor rights settings. Green. Oh God. I don't mean it's not me. It's YouTube put the name them in green. They formed a family just like a Morning Thoughts family. Yes, live through Erica, and I don't want to disrupt it. I tried to disrupt it, but I got a whole lot of opposition. So we just back out, and I didn't say anything more, right? So big up to them, man. I appreciate them very much. Thank you for each one of you that's in that chat room that keep the chat room full and festive. Big up to you. Sometimes I just pass through, look, and then feed information into the chat room from another chat. Ricotech has another chat. His chat stays full, and they get a lot of info over there. So him link me to Theme chat, so I get the latest as well. And I appreciate him for doing that. So I just feed it to my chat room and then say hi and bye, that kind of thing. Anyhow, guys, touch the likes. British Jamaican girl. Boy, what's going on with this family though? Back to that. What you know, the first thing I thought to myself was, what in God's name could they have been involved in? Let me grab my phone. What in God's name could they have been involved in? I will put this out there though as a disclaimer. One of two things. One, I've come to learn over time that when things happen in Jamaica, it's never random. It's almost never random. Like I'm willing to bet 99.9% is never just random. See, we on the outside looking in, right? And we think to ourselves, like, God have mercy, like, look at what they're doing. Like, people would just run in and just type your whole family and just execute everybody like that and do all that. I'm not going to Jamaica. I'm not going back. I'm scared, right? Yeah, it's enough to scare anybody. But if you put it into proper context, it's not random. It's not random. It's something is connected to something, right? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo. How are you?
I'm doing all right in the family. How you doing?
Every day above ground is a blessing.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Been a
indeed.
while.
Right? From here, the every day above ground is a blessing, and the voice, I know who it is. All is well?
Okay, but take the summer break.
All right. Good thing that, man. Sometimes needs to free up, you know?
I know. You know, this morning you talk about the triple murder.
Mm-hmm.
But let's the Serpy first, because me wait for you to come on this morning and me a little Serpy. It's a family member. He's a war that
Mm-hmm.
go on a Philly himself. The family member
Mm-hmm.
in a Philly caused this family for dead. The lady brother in a war.
The lady brother
Him
is
call
in war.
him.
So, like BM is saying, is it one of those kids of you can't catch Quacker, so you catch him shot?
Quacker, you catch him shot. That's the
Rotted
same
man.
words, exact words in use.
I'm not going to
Then saying a
diagnose.
war we're going right now in a Philly.
In a Philly.
A family member, the girl brother, them want him because him killed somebody the other day. In response to some killing in Jamaica. So they must go kill CR family.
What a backside. Listen.
When him said this morning, I'm going to call out the name, the person of interest, the list, the name where the police them give.
Right. So
him call out every one of them name and say, remember me they tell about these people, say if this guy come out of prison,
people
it's gonna be a bloody one. He may talk it.
And it's happening.
It's happening. And him say it not finish because the guy know with our brother, which is I think him not name Black Man. Not the Black Man where they are prison right now. In their Philly. Him say the guy is not gonna take that so easy.
Why?
They will get really bloody.
But yeah, the police release a list of persons of interest, which I will read off as well. But
him call them alias also because he's familiar with them. Him always talk about them on him thing, and him talk how dangerous each individual is.
Okay. Me not go that far in a bad man business, and I do it for a reason, right? As you can see, I'm right here in the US, and let me tell you, I'm glad to be here because they give us the right here to stay strapped up, and you can protect yourself that way. Of course, I could stay strapped up and protect myself in Jamaica as well, but it's a bit more dangerous when you start digging in people's, like if you're called name and you are calling government name and connecting dots for people. I'm not the crime scene investigator. I don't want to be that part of the thing. I just want to talk about how this impacts us as a people. And I want the people to understand that this is not a random thing, because for the longest, that's what I used to think. I used to think this was a random thing that happened in Jamaica. See, I never did know, say, everything was connected. So I used to be one of the people who used to say, boy, Jamaica turned upside down. I don't know, I can't, I don't, if people say they're not going back there, I can't fault them. I still say that, but I want the people to understand that it's not.
I'm not going back there.
You're not going back there?
I throw a whole house behind me. I ain't going back there.
Rotted. You're one of them too.
I'm done
I
with
know
Jamaica.
countless
That's it for
Jamaicans that
me.
I'm trying to convince to go back, and they're not going back.
Nope.
Some of them are older than I, way older than I am. They're in their 60s and 50s, and then some of them are 70s even, and then some of them are younger than I am. That said, they're not going back. I'm talking in their 20s, with just left, and they're like, "Me not
And
go
it's
back to
not even
Jamaica."
only the crime. It is both people when I associate myself with in Jamaica and family. I don't trust them.
Yeah, you know, me and a lady had that
I'm not
discussion
going back
yesterday.
there.
Same thing, same thing.
Yeah.
Damn, man. So all the little
But
boy, man, all the little youth.
I must say,
But
until
look,
the
look,
baby
look.
don't get the opportunity.
So listen, watch this. If this is the case, right? If this is what it is, because none of this is proven, it's all allegations still, and we're gonna say alleged, right? Because we don't want to mix up nobody and talk about they did this when they didn't, and next thing them show up. If this is the case, then that means this hit was called from overseas. But
Yeah,
they
himself
but
overseas is all
right,
around.
it says it in the paper too. It says it in the Jamaica Observer this morning. But if it was called from overseas, that means that them have soldiers on the ground in Jamaica that are that loyal, that will wipe out a whole family on an order.
Him calling people a name. I forgot the name when him call them type of people when them pay in Jamaica for do them things.
Yeah, the
They
contract
name have
killing
name to everybody.
thing, a big thing in Jamaica, right? I don't know what Fim Brandon name is, but I know that contract killing is a big thing in Jamaica. I remember watching a documentary where the documentary is actually still up. I think it's Vice or something did it in one of the most dangerous communities in Jamaica, and all of the man them mass up and do the documentary, and them have some big rotted gun and whole heap of ammunition. And I'm saying to myself, this is a foreign journalist that was able to access all this in Jamaica. There's something off about this. Cause me and you couldn't go access all that and get video done
Nope.
and all that. So it was weird to me. But I watched it anyways. And the person, one of them who is the leader, he's a deportee and he's a leader and he's very fierce according to the documentary, right? Him kill people and don't care. And he was like, him say, yeah, man, sometimes the orders come in, and from overseas, and them requests, like them want this person that way or that person that way. And he was actually describing how he did it. He was, cause him say, a whole heap of money them have to pay now, because we have a whole heap of work for do. So we're not just run up and kill nobody. So we stake out. Sometimes we have to get a room, rent a room in a house across the street from where the target live, and we scope them out for all a week. And then when we decide now, say, yeah, it's time for actually do, then we call in the real person who are going to actually pull the trigger now and all these things. I'm like, yo, this is a whole commerce, it's a whole business, well organized, and people have
Jamaica is
links.
very corrupt.
Why? Yeah, and him talk about going and embedding themselves into community. If you hear the man talk, him talk like some military personnel going and embedding themselves into communities that are not their community. So you're strange face and lay weight people and all these things. I'm like, yo, yeah.
Because
So
one of the things when say if you look good on the pictures, then bound them.
yes,
And make it look like, oh, them go a search or something. Say it look like them get tortured first before them
them
kill them
bound
because
them,
them
and
tie them on.
I was told that them tear up the house too, like
Yeah,
all
him
the
said that
draw
was
them
just the
open
show
and
off
empty out.
thing. But him say if you look at the picture go, they look at the husband, one of him on, they get released, but it was too late, and the lady then cut her throat, which is the sister of the brother. So she get the death more
She
brutal.
get the worst.
Yes.
Cause your brother will look for the rest of them are just collateral.
Yeah.
So them cut her throat, and I heard they gagged her mouth as well. And boy, and she's pregnant.
And she's pregnant.
And she's pregnant. Full pregnant.
It's sad.
Wow.
It's sad.
Boy, that's serious, you know. That's beyond serious. I don't. I don't know. You know, and it's funny because I just did a video the other day. I don't want to hold you too long, so you can tell me when you're ready to leave here. Because you know me, I could
No,
just
you
talk,
can
talk,
come,
talk.
man. I am here. Me in the kitchen. I don't want to.
All right. I just do a video the other day when I say, please be careful about your family members. You see them family members there where you don't really know what's going on in their life. Some of us have family members that we know them in a badness. And some people go around and brag about, yeah, I'm a bad man cousin this and I'm a bad man brother this. And be careful of these family members that you have. Sometimes you have to cut off people and separate yourself. And sometimes it's the closest people to you that you're going to have to cut off and separate yourself because that thing that Jamaica has, that call, if you can't catch Quacker, you catch him shot, is a very real thing, right?
It's real.
It's real. It's real. I don't know if y'all remember.
And it doesn't matter if you're overseas or you're in Jamaica,
all right.
They will find you.
Right. Right. So me don't have no family. I don't have no friend. I don't know nobody. Me, me uncle know
My
me.
grandmother, that's it. My grandmother, that's it. Me a tree child and I stand alone.
Yeah. But the funny, this not funny, but the sad thing is, like the other day, this ain't the first one. The one where they were looking for the son and them couldn't find him. And them went and shoot up the kick off the door, shoot up the house with the grandmother and the two little girls in there. That was a triple murder mid last year. Mid to late last year.
Yes.
That was another one that was gruesome. And people were, and she was like in her 70s. They're like, what the hell with a 70-something-year-old grandmother? I think she was 80-something, like 84 or something. What would this woman have done to deserve this, right? I mean, know that 80-something-year-old woman here is not in nothing. And then the full story came out. They've been looking for him. So some of these family members don't wish you no good enough. Them do things to people who them know say are some people where we kill off the whole family. And they out there living that kind of lifestyle like they don't even care about you, your them family
Sometimes
members.
They don't even know say family member. You live overseas, and you live your life, you maybe spend a little change, a barrel, whatever. And you're a family member, you left your cousin a little bit, or your brother in Jamaica. And you don't know, so them a mix up in a ranks, you fly down now, feel good, yeah, they're for vacation. They catch your death.
Let me show
Because you never know, say the little cousin, the little brother, whoever, the girl, and mix up with gunman and the gunman, you don't know.
May I show you another way that all y'all need to be careful of. Most of us Jamaicans live in areas where a lot of Jamaicans are. Most of us Jamaicans live in areas where there are a lot of Jamaicans. Watch this. You see, if you live anywhere in a Brooklyn, New York, those three, but it's pretty much the whole New York, right? Because we spread out now. We've been there long enough now to spread out properly. Canada, the UK, and different states in the US like Texas, Florida, and these places, metropolitan cities, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, them kind of place there. Let me show you an example, right? Me as a person, I try to hide which part me live. I don't walk down my driveway to pick up my garbage cans until it's late night. And when I go out there with a gun on my chest, right? Easy pull on fire. And I'm like one of them kind of people that asked yesterday, when I told you all yesterday, I got a new washing machine and it was supposed to be delivered yesterday. All right.
Yeah.
They said the delivery guys will call you 15 minutes before they arrive. I say, okay. The phone rang, it was the delivery guys. The accent was thick. So right away, I said to Shakira, I said, say some Jamaican guys are come deliver the washing machine. Now, imagine me being concerned just because I heard that accent, right? Imagine me now want my own people them to know which part me live, right? Okay, so when they showed up, guess what? As soon as them jump out of the vehicle, rotted, SouFLo. What are you saying there? Yeah.
You can't hide nowhere. So the other day, them a keep us thing with Jamaican stuff. I'm saying, no, me go, because me live at Toronto. And because I hold Toronto run, I said, I'm not going my kids them at Toronto. So I left all the way like an hour and a half come live in a country area. It's like you can't get rid of them. But they all the way out of country. And me see them a come a country. Now me feel like me want to go country.
The community is
Can't get rid
huge.
of them.
The community is huge and we spread out everywhere. Right. And you don't
But
know
I'm
who
not
is
going
who.
to thing because you may book up in a people where you know, and it's not like I don't like Jamaican people.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jamaica. But you have good, bad, and indifferent.
Right.
I love the good.
The thing for me with them two brother, you know, is that I've known them for like probably 15, I got about 15 years now, but just haven't seen them. See? And one of them I see in passing every now and then, and his sister owns a prominent restaurant in this in the city that I live in. So me never I was taking out my skin, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, me really never want nobody know which part me live still. But them are people who you know, you still don't know everybody. You don't know nobody. A man can easily say, yo, I want to find a boy there, you know. And somebody say, Ray, you want to find him? You know which part him living, you know.
Yeah,
And
me
them
know
kind of
where I'm
something there. You
living.
saw me, I say?
It's
Why?
true.
I don't know, but we have to just be careful there, sir. And, you know, watch your
As me
family
tell my husband
members.
and my kids them, the world turned upside down and we're all walking on our heads.
Hmm.
The blood are draining in a way. We just wake up and walk. The world is a mess.
Yeah, it's wild right now.
And them say things would never be the same after the big C. And we realize nothing is the same.
Well, everything did forgot before that, you know. It was always forgot before that.
It
So,
just keep on getting worse. As I'm saying, if you go to a road right now, SouFLo, and just take a good look. Come I like to look
mm-hmm,
around my surrounding. Me pay attention a lot.
mm-hmm,
Because I'm very paranoid on my there road.
mm-hmm,
And when I look at the people, nobody look the same. Nobody look like them have life in them no more. You just look at me and walk amongst either some dead or zombie, same thing. I mean, I said, no, man, you can't see the life. And if you do see somebody a smile,
mm-hmm.
fake it till you make it.
Hmm. Why?
Just take a good look at everybody where you walk past on a daily basis in your surrounding and you realize.
So people are under pressure. I mean, if you think about what we just went through, right? If you think about what we just went through, that was some monumental stuff that you know we just got through. Being locked in,
Yes.
under total control almost, and all that. That was a lot to take in. And let's not forget, we thought that that was gonna be our permanent way of living. See, everybody was saying, "Yo, life will never go back to being the same again. This is it from now on." So we were gearing up and digging in. So this is it. People are get arrested because they went to check on their granny, because granny lived by herself, and
Oh,
you know
boy.
you can't gather in groups of more than how many and all of that. Remember, we know we just went through a lot. So yeah, humans are still processing all that, and not only that, there's still the fear now of that about to happen again and on a bigger scale. So the people them still in the same mode. Yeah, we're only human. Grace
Enough
P,
finish, enough.
enough
So
finish.
all of the people think that this big C finished them, so one new variant is out with dangerous.
But here what? Me not pay attention to none of that. Me I live my life
And
and that's all me I
a
do.
new job is out where them say the first one don't work,
Mm-hmm.
but this one is the right one and it's gonna be mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
Why somebody have to hold me down and give me that one there.
Yeah, me I say. Me not make none of that live in my headspace, right? And I'll encourage everybody to not make none of that live in your headspace because this is how control comes. It's like fear, and then it live in your headspace to the point where fear does a lot, and it grip people, make people sick, make people stagnant, people afraid to move them. When it comes, it comes. When it comes, it comes, and we'll deal with it then. Until then, live your life and live your life
Live
to the
for today,
fullest.
pray for tomorrow.
There you go. That part. That part.
But glad to hear from you though.
Same as
Although me don't
someone.
miss your program, I watch your program every day, but we take the summer break with the kids.
All right. Same to you, and I hope the family as well. Yes.
Okay, I tell your wife I said hi and kiss the kids. That little beautiful girl of yours.
Will do. Manners and
All
respect, my
right,
friend.
bye.
All right. All right. Grace P, I appreciate you greatly. Grace P says good morning, SouFLo. May I touch the screen and it's not a touch screen. My touch screen computer is still at the technician. I'm hoping they call me today though. That's all right. Good morning, SouFLo. I've been meaning to make a contribution. I've been AWOL as usual. LOL. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much. Man, listen. Yeah, serious thing. Yesterday, one time, I hear the accent say, we will be there to deliver the machine in about 5 minutes. Just like that. I said, that's a Jamaican. The accent, they thick. And when they jump out the truck, rotted, SouFLo, and I make 4. But it just glad say it's people when me know and I've known for years. They've lived in this city where me live for years. Them pass me, sure them pass my yard many times and see me and know which spot. Cause them all heal me up in a traffic more times. But you just gotta be cautious nowadays, man. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. Yes, how you doing?
Good, boss. So you give me a minute. I don't know if you're aware of the back to school treat keeping in Milk River, Clarendon on Saturday.
Back to school treat keeping in Milk River, Clarendon on Saturday. No, I'm not aware of it.
It's sponsored by me and a bunch of the ladies from the chat room.
It's been sponsored by you and so hold me out of this.
Oh yeah, we've been putting this together for a couple months now, and we put together like 50 knapsack, bunch of books, pencils, all kinds of stuff. So Junior Lifestyle of Fishing is hosting it. And the video will be up on Sunday. So I just want to thank the ladies. I really appreciate their help.
Okay, and how can we contribute?
Well, it's pretty much done. Everything, the barrel is clear. Everything is down there. The guys are getting stuff ready for Saturday. So
and you have guys on the ground in place. Guys on the ground in place to carry it out.
Oh yeah, Junior Lifestyle of Fishing will be hosting it. So we send them stuff they're gonna cook for the kids and ice cream and stuff like that, and put together like 50 knapsacks and stuff. So I just want to thank the ladies in the chat room. I appreciate their help, and we got it done.
Well, Seymour, we appreciate you greatly, brother. Can you say again though, what this is and where it's gonna be? Because people watch and they're there as well, so they might just turn up to the event.
Yeah, it's a back to school treat for the little kids. On Saturday at Milk River, Clarendon, hosted by Junior Lifestyle of Fishing.
Okay.
And everything is in place down there already. Barrel already clear. They're putting the food stuff together. And the video will be up on Sunday, so I'll post it in the chat room.
All right, brother. We appreciate you greatly.
All right, boss. Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Manners and respect.
I might be silent, but I'm still here. Just busy.
And I see. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you. And the ladies
boss.
as well. Bless. Yes, and the ladies as well. He said it's put together by him and a couple of ladies from the chat room. You saw me? I said that is why it's hard for me to go over there and mash up them family. I went over there one time and I went in there kind of on a bullet thing. I said, anybody that's in here that doesn't have their name in green need to come forward now, or you'll be blocked, period. You have 24 hours to get your name in green, blah, blah, blah. I go back, and they were like, SouFLo, why are you kicking people out? No, man, some people been in here for forever, and these were people whose name were in green that were advocating for the others. Some people, they might not have their name in green, but they contribute in other ways, and I realized that as well. So, it's a tug of war fight thing with, no, if you really want to support you, that just go get your name in green versus. So may I leave it, right? Big up to all of them, man. And again, Seymour, thank you. I appreciate you greatly. And the ladies who helped with this from the chat room, I appreciate y'all greatly as well. I know I make the whole hour look good. And doing something for our people as well, right? Not just chatting. Chat room, I salute you. God sends blessings and he uses us. Without us, the work cannot go on. Live through Erica TV. Absolutely. Oh, Junior Lifestyle, I watch him too. Erica's live through Erica TV says Junior Lifestyle, I watch him too. So Junior Lifestyle is actually a YouTube channel. Let me write that down so I can check it out. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm blessed, so I'm going to get to join in to do one thing, my SouFLo. I'm support to still,
Say it.
I send my contribution. I send my contribution to you know, for bedroom, not tell them like you bring some constructive things to us, you know, you understand that people to understand that, you know,
Yeah, manners.
and support the things, yeah, man. But
Manners.
want to big up the Junior lifestyle things out to the top of my brother, they inspire me a lot, you know.
Manners.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, I don't know about Junior Lifestyle. So I'm gonna go check out Junior Lifestyle right now. I said Junior Lifestyle about 20 times. So everybody else go check out Junior Lifestyle as well. I don't know about Junior Lifestyle, but I do know now.
Junior Lifestyle, a big thing, fishing, bird shooting, and he met me tell guy and go shoot bird and stuff like this. I'm going to shoot bird now.
Really?
Yeah, man, I want to stuff from a big thing in the yard, man. I'm going to shoot bird stuff from a big thing in the yard, man. Yeah, man.
Oh no, I left me out of things, man. Oh no, I left me out, but I'll be in the loop. I'll try to put myself in the loop, because them things, they're my kind of thing.
Yeah, man, we have a quick shot and everything down there, a good thing down there. What's up, with anybody?
Wait, you break up. I mean, no, so you're probably depending work on these things, but you're breaking up. What I say? You're gone.
No, I'm here. Over 22 topic.
Depending work.
Yeah, so for everybody who not going back to Jamaica and have assets, property, and don't want to go to Jamaica, I want you all to send your documents over to SouFLoTV, and we will collect it. We will take care of all the properties. If you don't want to go back to Jamaica, then that's the problem. We go back. And it's over.
So you go back and take care of them property for them and all these things.
Yes, man.
Yeah, we're encouraging them to go back still and no runway and leave them things down there. Because, you know, we know quite a few people that ran away and left their house and stuff and them not going back for real. You know?
But what is SouFLo?
And it's a reality. It's a sad reality.
It's a reality, but we understand a lot of people based on what's going on. But why is it that I am going to leave my country? When we have other nations, every other nation coming in the country, buying the properties. But right now you have the Chinese, you have the Indians, you have the Jewish, you have the Germans, don't get not SouFLo. So why are we running away SouFLo? Why are we fearing SouFLo?
Why we fearing? Because we alone get killed. Them not kill off no Chinese and no white people down there, no other citizens. Every now and then one of them drop. And that's why the people them fearing. Because it look like it's only we.
But you know, it's most how they get up and for the family member in a thing, you know, and nobody knows for the family member in a thing.
This right here is why I said this is my purpose now. Me no want I don't want to be the investigator. I don't want to be the one that dig people business and call up no name. I don't want to be none of that. That's why me want to walk past gunman a road and them say, yeah, that boy them don't know nothing, can't know nothing about where they never mentioned my name yet. I'm not in our business like that. Me not in them business. And me want to walk free when I'm in my little country. But I want the people who are afraid to know that 99% of what is happening is not random. So it's not like, unless you have family members, friends that are into things, then you might be in danger as well. Right?
All right. Not sure what happened to me years ago. It could have happened to me like that also. So I went to Jamaica to bury my father. I'm in the town with a little nephew. I mean, I'm a chat with the problem and evidence that's going on. I mean, I'm a boy to watch it.
See.
Cross the street, nobody don't know. But we put me little never find a club. When we leave the little youth, when I the brother called me one time, I said, you know the brother? He said, yeah, man, you know him, man. He said, where you know him from? I tell him, wake up and I said, I'm telling you, that be careful of little youth, that you that chopper, you know, and you know, man, I'm telling you.
And your family, your little nephew.
I'm a little nephew, I never make you know something, nigga, brother. And the man I make you know, say, be careful when you walk with that little youth, that chatter, and you know, man, I'm telling you. And in disrespect a lot of police and a lot of police are funny to brother. So from that, they don't go from that, they don't go.
Now think of those who are out of touch and have nobody where I go touch them and say, yo, come here. You know that youth, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Think of that.
So
A lot of them people here who not going back for a long time. Them out of touch. Nobody not touch them and tell them that. Because they don't know them. All right.
They don't know them.
All right.
So you can't too careful, but you have to know your surrounding. You're going out, you're coming in, and the people who's around you.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, manners and respect, my brother. I appreciate you every time. Blessed. King Big said, brother, may link you how many times, but you never respond because you're always busy or something like that. Boy, King Biggs, it's a juggle. It's a juggle, and I really try. Persons of interest named in the St. Catherine triple murder: Denmar Williams, otherwise called Kai Kai; O'Neill Loban, otherwise called Tickman; a next man named Buffy. I know me I tell out them name are printed at the paper. A man known only as Richie, a man known only as Negos, and the next one known as Blacks, who is also overseas, and Negos is overseas as well. So Negos and Blacks are overseas, and a man known as Gaza or Gaza Man. 7 men are persons of interest in this case. 7 men. I see in the comments people are saying this don't make no sense. How people feel overseas and be person of interest. Well, I hope you understand by hearing what you heard this morning. Yeah, people don't even have to go to Jamaica for dash you, my friend. Them just make a one phone call, book, that done. They never moved, never bought a ticket, never went on a plane, didn't fly in, nothing. I wasn't there. I wasn't in the country. I wasn't nothing. Where you are calling me for, officer? Unexplained, unsolved. And mind you, when Jamaica have persons of interest and these things, they don't work with the US government to have people extradited back to Jamaica. They don't. When Jamaica have people even wanted for murder or in murder cases, they don't work with the US government to find this person and have them extradited to Jamaica. They just let it be. That's what I've seen over the years. So once you reach American soil, if you did anything in Jamaica, it's like you're safe. Other way around, the US, if you did something here and you run to Jamaica, they're coming for you in Jamaica. Maybe a Clarendon already, I may say, US authorities in the bush at Clarendon, I look for a youth, and the youth had actually run away. He did something up here and run away from the military, because he was in the military as well. In the bush at Clarendon, them there, I look for him. I may talk about American authorities, see them down there. So it's different the other way around. So all these persons of interest, what the Jamaican authorities are call up them name and whatever, all the man they have to do is say, yo, me I lay off of Jamaica for a couple of years, rest up myself. Me now go back down there, right? Can't go anywhere else from here, but I'm not going back down there. But they're not working with them aggressively like American authorities. We need this individual. If you can, please locate him and send him in. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. So with that said, all them personal interest here, good luck to getting to find them. That was gruesome though. I don't understand. I don't understand how you like got pregnant woman and cut her throat, and just like in the other case that where the man named Beachy, you see Beachy Stout case still haven't gone to trial. Just like in that case, how do you like grab a woman around her neck, stab her up in her chest multiple times, cut her throat, set her up on fire, and this woman never did nothing to you? As a matter of fact, this woman was your friend. That never did nothing to you. I remember when the youth had get the testimony, and him said, him did a cry, because him said the only reason why Tanya actually even turned up the road there, because up there's a darker night time. The only reason why she actually turned up the road there because she trusts me. And me tell her to go up there. Because them know say up there them did I go kill her. And him said she give me a look, you know, when Mr. Turn go up there. And the look was like she knows that something off. But she trusts me so much, she turn and go up there. Yo, me not understand. I don't understand that kind of mindset. Me not understand that kind of mindset there. I'm a U.S. Army infantry combat veteran, and I've been to combat, and I've done things and seen people do things on both sides, and me still don't understand the mindset to just be able to do it, like with unprovoked or you're not in a certain kind of situation. But hey, man, you know, you know the long saying already. Live by the gun, die by the gun. Live by violence, die by violence. All of that kind of saying is out there. People don't care. People don't care. A man will bust your throat and talk about, yeah, you and your God talk. Ratchet your throat up. Because them not care. One time gone, you used to say God and man tremble. One time gone, bad man used to walk with them like a Bible in them top pocket or them back pocket. One time gone, you know, remember the little mini Bible them and these things. One time gone, people were God fearing. Them we kill you anywhere except on church property or in a church. When you say all them things they're gone, and I'm not saying that church is the righteous place and all this, because I think I've grown a bit above that or beyond that, right? Spirituality wise speaking, like my spirituality is not stuck in a church building anymore, but that's the way I was raised, and that still is sacred ground, right? Regardless of what you want to feel or say. So when you see all that go out the window, we should know that we have hit rock bottom long time ago. I remember 2016 when we make a video and we say, you know, so them soon start, where are they going to start killing people next? Because Jamaica look like it out of hand. You know, it hadn't happened before. And I said, you know, sir, them are going to start doing it in our church, them too. And I kid you not, about a half a year to a year went by. A news headline, one man get killed behind the church and them lead him upon the church. I said, see this? I just said this. And people were cussing me and blaming me, and I talk about the power of the tongue. SouFLo, you speak it into existence. You know what I mean? Jamaica no good enough, boy. I say, yo, what power of what tongue? How did my tongue have nothing to do with for them business? Whatever dealings they were in, didn't have anything to do with me. I just saw it coming. And the next one after that, in at the church. I think it was a young pastor. Them running that church and kill him in there while he was setting up to start service or something. We said, see there? All right. It done now. Them now have no limits as to where they will go. This is it. This is where we are. This is where we are. Y'all just be careful out there, man. And we'll wait to see what comes out of this, if they're able to get to the people who they call person of interest, if they're actually able to solve this case and get to the nitty-gritty of it all. Because all we're hearing now is hearsay, really. We want to hear law enforcement come tell me, say, after proper investigation, this is what we have. It's profound. This is what it is. Blah, blah, blah. Me don't know none of them that talk there, so I'll wait for them to say it. Right? All right. In the meantime, may I say walk good and be careful. Be very careful. Yeah. That's why when me touch down in Jamaica, me just pop up. Oh, Rotted, you're there. Even family. Oh, you're there here. Yeah. When y'all leave? May I leave next week, Wednesday, no? I fly out tomorrow morning. Yeah, I ain't playing with nobody. Because you have to move different in these times. All in front of police station, British Jamaican girl. Remember the youth? That's one of the videos that was also in that documentary. The man point out, the gang leader pointed out one of his killers, and he says, you see him are the one. And when we send him don't miss. Right? All in front of all, if him all running a police station and do it. Him. And they kept his figure dark. I'm like, wow. Wow. So contract killing is big business in Jamaica. Contract killing is big business in Jamaica. We've done countless stories on them now. Here's my issue. The same thing keeps happening over and over again, and we keep acting like we're surprised. It's like you box me, I saw, bow. I'm surprised because I never expect you to box me. but you box me again. Bow! Why me still act surprised? You boxed me before, right? Bow! You box me again. Who me surprised again like at the first time you box me? I don't understand it. We keep on acting like every one of these situations when they happen is brand new. Never seen nothing like this before. I want you all to go look at Jamaica news. Go on Google and just type in triple murder in Jamaica and just look through it. The amount of rotted triple murders that we have had so far, right? So I don't understand how we're like, oh my God, whole family. It just happened just the other day. It just happened just the other day. This is not the first one for this year. This is not even the second one for this year. This is not even the third one for this year. I saw the place still. I want to tell you something else. According to statistics, Jamaica is on track to do 1,400 murders this year for 2023 if we continue the way we are going now. We're in September. We only have October, November, and December to go, right? And as you can see, the thing turn up. We're on track to do 1,400. That's information that was released by Peter Bunting, yesterday. We are on track to do 1,400. And a buckle them here, we are kick over. These are lives being taken. 1,400 murders. We're not talking about car accident. We're not talking about who are dead from sickness. We're not talking about people who are aging out and passing away. We are talking about just straight murder. 1,400. We get more murders than the days. Because we don't have 1,400 days in the year, or 365 days in the year. And we are in the 9th month of the year, and we're pushing these numbers where they're saying, yo, by the end of this year, we'll definitely hit 1,400 or even surpass it a little bit. Boy, God go with me. That's all I can say. Or who is going with God, may God go with you, because not everybody going with God. So if you stop say God go with and I say who is going with God, may God go with you. Not true? And everybody will go with God. 69 taxi operators murdered. That sounds like that's one of the most dangerous jobs to have in Jamaica. 69 taxi operators murdered from January till the start of September or the last of August. 69. Just taxi man. And in some of those cases, when the taxi man get killed, are the people in the taxi them come for, not the taxi man. The taxi man was just collateral. They need to recall all those men that were military trained and bring them back in. As in how Veronica Gale. Recall all military trained men and bring them back in to do what? Boy, Dorothy T, we know a long time so you can't trust family. We know a long time you can't trust family. Most of these murders we're seeing is connected to family somehow. I forgot the name of the lady me and her were talking yesterday. I passed by her job and pick up a bottle. And me and she talk. Most of these, family. Watch the girl who she was upstairs in the house. Don't forget, she was upstairs in the house combing her daughter's hair, like what a mommy is supposed to be doing. Your blood sister is downstairs with 4 kids, and she opened the door, conspire with her kids, and her kids are your nieces. Conspire with them, and them open the door and let in the killer and say, just don't kill the little girl. And they went upstairs while mommy comb her daughter here and murder the woman in front of her little daughter and let back out the killer and then act like them don't know what happened. So a lot of these cases, yes, it's family. Family, and a family is connected in one way or another. Look at the brother who went down to Jamaica the other day to bury his mom. And I'm own brother kill him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jamaica can be nice. You just have to know how to move. And it's sad that we have family there and we go. Because you know, when you're there foreign so long, and foreign is so antisocial, you know, foreign is so antisocial. Like you will live next door to somebody for years and you and your neighbor never speak. Or if you all speak, it's some awkward hi and you go about your business, right? Foreign is so antisocial. You yearn for family. You yearn for some kind of connectivity. You yearn for that that community kind of feeling. So when you go home, you want to sit down. You want to sit down around a pot. You want to sit down around food we are cook. You want to hear some laughter and share a few drinks and catch up on old times and all that look like is things of the past, my friend. All that look like is things of the past. Because you don't know who is who. You don't know who is who. Like the caller just said, somebody touch him and say, where you know that you are from? Come see I hang out with him. I say, I'm a little nephew. Why? Be careful, you know. Because all heap of man want him in a things. Now, if you're not that lucky, ain't nobody touching you to tell you, be careful, you know. You go down there, go get caught up. You go down there and lose your life. So it's sad that we have to fly in and we have to be antisocial, just like how we're forced to live in the US, antisocial. My neighbors don't know when I come and go. When I'm in Jamaica, my family members won't know when I come and go. A lot of the times I'll go to the island and I won't even visit any of them. I just go there with me in mind, right? Come unburden myself a little bit, take in some good vibes, eat some good food, go a couple places and back out of the country. I vlog. So when they see the picture, the videos on YouTube, that's when they're like, yo, you did there? You did there? You never come check with, oh God, man. I mean, I say, boy, you know, me only have limited time. So, you know, out, you know, me feel bad about it still. But if they watching now, me not really feel bad about it, but I do. I just saw the thing set, because we don't know where people in are. And somehow they're not behaving on themselves. I know I'm behaving myself. I know if you're around me, you're safe. But I can't say the same for you. I mean, I'm putting nothing past nobody. Because it's the people who you actually think aren't into nothing. Who, John John? No, sir. You can't tell a good boy. You can't tell me that, man. That time, John John is Satan's spawn. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Sad situation, man. And ain't no condolences goes out nothing because this case ain't even solved. And it's sad. And condolences can't fix this. Not to mention the countless business people that have been killed and extortion are run. And people are refused to pay extortion and losing their life. Why? Anyway, let's move on to another topic. So this morning, right, as I was getting prepared to do this morning live, a person linked me and said, SouFlo, if you can, how much would you charge to publicize this GoFundMe? I said, because a brother named Lance has stage 4 cancer and, you know, he's looking for some help so he can do chemo. I said, I could never charge for something like that. You know, just give me the information, let me see what I can do. So she said, okay, they're trying to help him, but you know, go already. It is what it is. He's getting very little help, right? And I think she said that her mom, like they gave him $40,000 towards his treatment last week, and somebody steal the money from him. So now I'm hopeless. But this is Lance, and I'm gonna post up his GoFundMe info, later. So I tell my audience like this. You may not think it does anything, but it does. $1 does a lot. Right now, there's 1,566 people on here. And if each person gave $1, that would be $1,566. And all you gave was $1, right? So don't bother feel like when these people ask for help, you automatically go, man, I have nothing to give. Because you're thinking, I need to give $20, $40, $100, $50. That's $1 and best wishes. That's it. $1 and best wishes. Vicky, that's the same thing I asked her. Because she said, okay, this is his story. As soon as she said stage 4, before she even sent me the GoFundMe, I said, can somebody recover from stage 4 cancer? So I went and did a quick research from the medical dictionaries. And yes, people do recover from stage 4, even though it's very rare. It's very rare. Most people who hit stage 4, that's it. You're talking about hospice care at that stage and trying to just keep them comfortable the rest of the way. They can, but most people that go into stage 4, they don't recover from stage 4. But people do. People do. So, you know, the saying what we say, no, when not dead, not dash it way, that kind of thing. Here, Angel D know soursop leaf with cinnamon is as potent as chemotherapy. Boy, I'll never forget. I watched a very wealthy man, one of those Microsoft, one of those guys, billionaire. Watch one of them get cancer. Steve Jobs. It was Steve Jobs, and Steve Jobs tried all the medical stuff. It didn't work. That's what I say when your health start fail, you know. If you are a billionaire in US dollars, you will give back every penny of that billion. If somebody come to you and say, hey, here's the magic potion. Take this magic potion, but you got to give up all this. They will take that magic potion in a second, right? You're face to face with death now. You're face to face with I will no longer be here in about 6 months. How heavy that must be on a human brain. You start looking around at your kids. You have small children, you know you're not going to see that child grow up. An accident you are dead in, it's not going to be sudden. It's one of these deaths where you're walking right into it and can't stop, right? So Steve Jobs said, don't anybody ever suggest any natural anything to me. And he was angry when he said it. Don't anybody ever suggest any natural anything to me. I'm thinking it's because he tried everything doctor-wise that his money could buy, couldn't work. Then he tried everything holistically off the market, couldn't work. He went into stage 4, the rest was history. You know? Mrs. Nia said, see, there's a whole thing behind what you just said. He was angry. Angry energy manifests in diseases in the body. That's another reason why you shouldn't be in a relationship with anybody that keeps you angry. Not true? Because they're actually killing you. They're actually killing you. This is some serious stuff. Listen, that was our next topic we was going to talk about this morning. But let me read out this first, right? Update. As of today, Monday, August 28, 2023, Lloyd Buckle has gotten bad news about his diagnosis, and he was told earlier in the year that he needed to get surgery. And the doctor instead left his case and did nothing to help him. As time went on, the cancer progressed, and what we stated almost 3 weeks ago when we started this GoFundMe has now been changed as of this past week. After getting a CAT scan as well as an MRI, it's been discovered that the cancer has spread and is now no longer a single tumor. So At one point, it was a single tumor, and they could have helped him, but he couldn't afford the surgery, and the single tumor turned into metastasized. So now it's all over. Lance has cancer over most of his body now, including his lungs, as well as around his intestines, and it's grown down as far as into his legs. He currently has swollen legs and he finds it hard to walk, and he's been in the hospital for like 2 weeks now. The doctors refused to perform any surgeries on him because they said he's too weak. He needs blood, but that should be completed anytime this week, the blood. As of now, no surgery can be done or will be performed on him, but they are suggesting aggressive chemotherapy as each patient reacts to it differently. He now has stage 4 cancer, which is the last stage before death. The 7 months the doctor proclaimed that he had before finding out this new diagnosis is no longer valid. He is fighting with every ounce of his being to live. But once again, money is necessary. The doctors suggest a high protein diet, which would. Me not think so, but I'm not a doctor. A high protein diet, I'm not a doctor, but that's not what I know. The doctors suggest a high protein diet, which would consist of fish, chicken, and even high protein Ensure drinks. He currently has a supply of Ensure that was bought with some of the donation money, but he would need to drink it daily and it's expensive. He still needs additional colostomy bags, even though a supply of them was also bought with the donation money. The cost per bag in Jamaica is $800. These are the same bags them did I ask for Gully Bop, right? Right. And they were changing the bags twice a day. So $800 for a bag, them a change the bag twice a day. Nobody ain't giving you nothing for free. That's not how it goes. You have to pay or so just do the math to see how quickly he can go through the bags. We are determined that we want to help to save his life. If you have given money before, then don't feel that you can't give again because every single penny goes to him for his needs. And it's very much appreciated. We've thanked everyone who has donated and we will continue to do so, but it's been about a week since the last donation came in. We urge anyone with a heart and the finances to do so, to donate as much as you can quickly as possible. Time is literally running out for him. Lance needs chemotherapy treatment, which is going to cost money. Unfortunately, in Jamaica, if you don't have the money, they just let you die, which is what they are doing to Lance. They are just letting him die because he doesn't have the money. Not only is this unfortunate, but it should be criminal. Please help in any way you can. Donate, share the link. If you can't donate, at least share the link and urge others to donate. God bless anyone who feels the need to help Lance because he truly needs it. Again, he's only 45 years old, and that's just too little time here on earth. It's unfortunate that a man who was very giving when he had it can barely get others to give to him now when he needs it, but that is how life is. Once again, bless this man by donating to him and giving him every opportunity to save his life. Money should be no reason why people should die because the help is there, but the money may not be there. Every time I read something like this, remember a verse. I think the verse is in the Bible somewhere where it says, "Woe be unto you, lawyers and doctors." And I don't know if I told y'all, but my family had me pegged to go to law school from I was young, right? And but true religion, religion made me decide say from a young age because me never want burn in the pit of damnation and I didn't want to go into hell's fire and all this. And for some reason it kept sticking to my brain. Woe be unto you lawyers and doctors. Of course, as I got older, I was like, damn, you can still do good if you go get the knowledge. Why, it doesn't necessarily mean you should have skipped the whole profession. But it was when I was older I understood. Woe be unto you lawyers and doctors. Why? Because think about it. A lawyer Lawyer won't get paid, right? Lawyer has to maintain his lifestyle. The children go to private school. You live in a nice house. You got a nice big old pool in the back. You got a yacht that you take out on the weekends with the family. Y'all travel private jet or first class style. You know, you live opulent lifestyle. You have to maintain the lifestyle that you know says a wicked criminal that. You know says a straight murderer that. Even when you look over the case details, even some lawyers will say to their client, listen, if you're guilty, please tell me, because then I can formulate a way to save you. But don't lie to me as your attorney, because if you lie to me, we're going to both end up looking stupid in court. A lot of these murderers and wicked people said to them lawyers, say, all right, Mr. J, and me do it. May I tell you honest truth? Me do it. Me murder the man. Yeah. And then the lawyer said, all right, God no, you do it. All right, but here one. This is what we're going to work with from now on. No judgment. And lawyer-client privilege prevents me from going and telling everybody else, you did it, right? So they'll take the money and they'll make sure that a murderer who killed somebody who had nothing to do with nothing actually walks free. So they go kill again, right? That's lawyer. Woe be unto you lawyers and doctors. Law unto the doctor now. The doctor will have the knowledge and the wherewithal to save a life, but will literally sit there and say, him have good insurance? What kind of insurance? Him have no insurance? Park him down at the West Wing, down there, so with the rest of the people, I'm going to have no insurance here. Bring in somebody who have insurance, because we not get paid for treat him. I'm not treating him. And could have saved a life. And just cold-heartedly say, I don't even want to see him. So when the good book say, woe be unto you lawyers and doctors, a big man age it take me if you go back in a them verse there and say, rotted. This is what it meant. Right? Not spewing fire at those professions. I'm just saying. I couldn't look upon somebody and I have the thing to save them, but because them don't have enough money to pay me, I watch them die. I don't have that heart. It's not in me, but apparently it's in a lot of other people. So you would require that kind of heart in order to do that profession. Angel D says, yes, like the lawyers who studied the poison and drank it to get his murderer off, then went into the courthouse bathroom and drank the antidote. Oh boy. There you have it. So this is Lance. They were trying to raise $10,000 for him. They got $995, not even $1,000. You know. Let's take this phone call real quick. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo, I'm sure something because that's the thing there, you know.
Talk to me.
Sure something that's so I really can't because you know, so my mother came up here last year on a visiting visa, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Chicago. And she get a major stroke.
Yeah, I think you tell with this story. You tell with this story already about your mother.
Run through
it again though. So
killing him, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because she don't have an insurance, the doctor said, girl, you have to give her medication to make it slowly go. So the mother is chewing alert right now, brother.
And what they diagnosed her with, she would have died. Or how they plan on treating her, she could have died.
Because of how they assess the situation, because they don't have insurance, brother.
Yeah.
But Jamaica is the only country in the world don't have a payment plan in the Africa. They don't have a payment. You can't make a payment plan in Jamaica, you know.
Jamaica does not have
money already there.
Does not have a payment plan in the hospital.
No, they don't have a payment plan in the hospital, brother. It's sad, SouFLo, man.
Why? Well, we'll try to get some help for this brother.
And it's because of another doctor from another state. Call the councilman in that state and say, listen to me. My grandmother is sick and we need a medical insurance in the area. And this is a white doctor, a white councilman, and they give it to him, something like that. So, It's sad, brother.
Yeah.
But sometimes, when you do a story from the lady, kid, and the husband, over the will, and
Yes,
the
man. Me I gonna
husband,
do that, but me want to do that completely separate by itself.
all right, that's
Yeah,
it.
me dep on it. Me dep on it.
Yeah, man.
All right, man
All
is
right.
here.
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah. So somebody is asking what kind of cancer he has. I don't know. It didn't say, but I'm guessing, and I'm guessing it's colon cancer. I'm guessing it's colon cancer. He has a colostomy bag because that's who I've worked with before. I've worked with clients before that did have. Like I told y'all one time, this guy, when I looked at him the Friday when me I leave work, you know, I was on contract out in Texas. I looked at him the Friday I'm leaving work, and I told the nurses, I said, he's not going to make it through the weekend. But he was up and he was alert. But he kept on like doing this slide off thing, like right, like, and he did it like for the whole day. And he looked so tired, like I'm done. I'm out of here. I want to leave, right? So I told them, I said, he's not going to make it through the weekend. And when I came back Monday morning to work, they were like, yo, how did you predict that? He passed. I'm like, who? I'm like, wow. So yeah, me no know. But I will post Lance. I will post his only 45. I will post his information after we finish this live, and I will pin it at the top. And if you have $1, just send $1. That's it. Nobody is asking you to send $50. Nobody is asking you to send even $20. Just send what you can, right? Just send $1 and give your best wishes along the way. I kind of treat these like say is me. Because one thing we know about life is this. If it's happening to anybody else, him look like him could have been my brother. If it's happening to anybody else, that means it could happen to you too. You understand? That means it could happen to you too. So these are human conditions, man. And if we live long enough, one of them are gonna reach we. So it makes no sense we act like, we're better than, and none of this can't happen to me. And then next thing you know, that happened to you. Right? So I'm trying to sow some good seeds of karma here. I'm trying to make sure so the brother gets some help. I don't want to be the judge, and I urge people to please not start diagnosing and talk about, oh, stage 4. Me not give him nothing. Him soon dead. And I've seen those. I've seen those. It's not gonna cost you a thing to send $1, but $1. And I'm sure most of us here, $1 is nothing for you. $1 is nothing for you. Right? You might have problems. You might have bills backed up, but $1 then not gonna save you. Your $400 car note, $1 is not gonna pay it. If you're short, you're short. If you're short, you're short already, right? If you're short, you're short already. I heard one man said, "You debating with yourself today if you should eat out or if you should save, and you're a person that eat out once a month." He said, "You're $800 short on what it is you're supposed to be paying for, and it's bothering you. That meal you're about to go eat is $35. That $35 for this month is not going to, if you save that $35 and deny yourself going out to eat, is not going to save you the $800 that you need to pay." I mean, look, upon it, I'm saying, no, I want some seafood today. Yeah, I want a seafood trade today. Because life short. I there a budget and I talk about, why this shot and that shot. Sometimes, man, you just gotta go, right? Sometimes you just gotta go. Many people who cry at funerals cry because their time up to be kind to the person who died, right? Many people who cry at funerals cry out of guilt. That's what I've learned. They cried out of guilt. They cry out of guilt because they never cared about the person when they were alive, And I them cry. Some of them cry the loudest, Why, Jesus Christ, Lord? The person that's laying there is like, from when me not see him, eh? Enough time me I'll text him, and say, boy, I beg you, I think our life rough down here. All me see on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all these places. Just how the man I live nice foreign. 2 BMW, one for him, one for him wife. Them are 2022 BMWs. Him in a 2023. Me they are dead. A $50 me ask him for. Him say him couldn't send it. And from that is like him block me. Or him not even answer me when me call. See, watch him I cry loud. You see dead person there, watch him I cry loud over me. You see, me could have get up and box out him. Watch him. All wicked hypocrite. Yeah. Nobody, them people that cry because they didn't care about you in real life. I know guilt is setting in. 40 pair of Jordans. Everything match everything. Wickedness. Hold on there. I don't know who's making this call. Live. Hello. 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 Don't y'all hate when people do that? Call your phone and just sit down on the phone and breathe heavy. And right when I go to hang up, me hear, oh, this is Kate calling from. Kate, move your blood. Come off on the phone, Kate. Because I kept saying hello, and the whole time I heard you breathing. No, Kate, I go try to sell me something. I talk by family and friend because I must buy colon cancer stage 4. That's not good. Karen Notice says absolutely not. That's it right there. I mean, it's gonna take a miracle, literally, for you to beat that one. If the dead could get up and back the hypocrite, them church would have turn over. Church would have turn over. Hey, cremate me here, man. Cremate me and put my thing in an urn and then go have on a service and say what you want to say about me and make all the hypocrites them come around and talk. But me see, me did love him, me see. And you touched my life in so many ways. Do you have to cry? Cause if you don't burn me up and ashes me out, me sure. But I get up and box the daylight out of somebody. Yeah. Hypocrites. But yeah, help while you can, man, and love while you can. Give love while you can. Because the day is coming when you won't be able to do it. That's life. That's life. You know, when my grandmother passed, I thought if I lost my grandparents, I would like cry my eyes out. I would hurt so deeply. After they passed, though, I was at peace. I was at peace because, for one, they died peacefully, you know, relatively peacefully. Them never dead car, you know the place I run. And no gunman break in and shoot them up or nothing like that. They never mash up in a no car accident or nothing like that. They died at home, in their space that, you know, their family made sure that it was comfortable for them to be in with care around them. So, and I made sure I was there as much as I could be. So I never feel no guilt. Yeah, never feel no guilt. But when you neglect who you're supposed to care about, guilt is going to eat you. Can't get them 2 months time. Name it Brock foreigners. Brock foreigners. They call us foreigners and go on way out. And what? And yam way out. Why I saw it go. I saw it go. I don't mind my family asking for stuff. I honestly don't mind. It just make it constructive. Yeah. Don't ask me for 200 US for you go party out tonight when me there and me can party tonight. Cause me I try save that 200 US if you want bill where I come up. Don't ask me for that. If you are gonna tell me say, cause it's our uncle or brother or whatever, you gonna tell me, yo, listen, we have a business plan. Me see if you can put some money towards it, something constructive where I could start to bring in an income for myself. My goal is this. I will help you, but I want to help you in a way that at one day you don't have to ask me for help no more. And then if my luck turns sour, I can look to you and say, help me back now. And then you can help me back. I don't want nobody to run back on me my whole life. Give me something, no, give me something, no, give me that. Some people do that. And they use it against their own family, right? And it make them feel big and proud. Me, I'm the richest one in my family, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of everybody, you know. Yeah. I don't know how people do all them self-centered something there. I don't want to be like that. I don't ever want to be like that. Come up with something solid. Me don't know if you want to open a stall in the market, me help you furnish that, put in all the goods them in there. Hey, go on. Don't give me back nothing. Sell the goods them. Whatever money you get from it, flip it your way. You know, whatever you want to do. Want to put a taxi on the road? All right, how much you have? Let me see how much we can put towards that. Go on, go make some money for yourself. So if anything happened to me can pick up my phone and say, yo, George, boy, me hit a stroke of bad luck, boy. Me need some help. I mean, no now say you're in a position to help me back. Because I was able to help you. But I know some most I will stay. You see me big bimmer, you see me big house, you see me chrome skin gal, you see me nice this, you see me nice that. And what Bujo say? Mama down a yard that suffer like what? Yeah, man, I'll come foreign and take care of foreign girl better. Better than them take care of their mother. Mother will walk and wash people clothes for them and these kind of things to raise them and give them the best she had out of her back. And then reach a then reach a foreign and give a girl everything. And poor mommy. Mommy sick. The little medical bills are strangler. Her little savings are dry up. You all over Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Oh God. But that's how life go. You give, and then, you know, just like in this brother's story, a person who gave so much and know him need help and nobody wants to give. Nobody wants to give him the ironies of life. Although we say so good karma, so that when you do good, good will come back to you. Sometimes I have to question life, just like how I question where is God. When I see a little 4-year-old, 5-year-old girl get raped, a big dirty thing, 40 odd, 30 odd year old man, grey back man, climb on a little picnic. You have to ask, where is God? Cause why? How the hell that happened? Eh? Where God did that? Cause any other time God did supposed to show up, it was that time right there. One bolt of lightning would have strike him off of the little girl and kill him, and that would have been that. Not true? Where God there? You have to ask question. You have to ask question. A person were kind to everybody and give and share and share. Like the woman, I did her story. She was sending her son to the University of the West Indies. It's a cook shop she built on the side of the road. Was sending her son to the University of the West Indies. This is one of the past stories I did. And man run in our cook shop and shoot up the lady. And she's a woman who used to feed like the whole community. Because if you did buy food, it was good. But if you didn't have food, no money for buy food, she still feed you. And if you come with half of the money, she still give you the plate. And then she end up get dead like that. So yeah, you talk about sow good seeds and good karma, and then nothing will come back to you in this life. You know, it's in the heavens or somewhere. I don't know here, sir. I don't know. I was gonna talk about modern women this morning, but I won't even do that. I think I'm gonna leave everything right where it's at. People, I will put the link to this brother's GoFundMe in the comment section and pin it as the first comment, so you can just click it, go over there, go drop off your 4 quarters, and then keep it moving. Medikk is still missing, and her mom is now asking for prayers and fasting to help find our daughter. That video of her missing, the first video I did, is on the front of this channel. It's reaching people just like I wanted it to reach people, so they are aware. I saw somebody say, why not post up video about girl missing for? What good is that supposed to do? It's always my people. Always my people. So if somebody missing and we don't post up no video and we don't talk about it and we don't tell nobody about it, how people know so they're missing? Somehow, you know, grown people, you know, and the things that you say, we just have to say a prayer for you. You know? You know, I post up video, what that's supposed to do, how that's supposed to help her. The person actually said the only thing that will help is if, you know, get up out on a comfortable chair and go a road and stand in the street and look for her. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. We are looking for her in the streets and she locked up in our building somewhere. At this point, we're looking for her in Jamaica and she's in Haiti. We don't know. So posting the video is just raising awareness. Maybe she is in a location where somebody who watches these videos sees her and is able to say, yo, that's the girl. That's the girl that we just saw on SouFLo. Yeah, hey, call somebody. You never know. You never know. It's a prior dream. It's like playing the lotto. You have one ticket and you have a dream, right? If you don't buy a ticket, you can't win at all. Your chances are 0. But if you buy one ticket, then you have one chance. And one chance is better than having no chance at all. Another Donnelly case. Another Donnelly case. And from her mom's undertone, I can tell that her mom knows that she was in a troubling relationship. So she and her daughter talk all the time and them talk about everything. And she tell her about being in a relationship with somebody who is overly possessive and all this. So me know. I just don't think the mom want to just spell out everything. But at this point, if I did my daughter, me I spell out everything. The boy wicked. One time he beat up my daughter. This, that. Talk something, talk everything where you know. The goal is to get the police to look where the police is supposed to look. The police ain't even looking at him. Boy. People, have a wonderful Wednesday. God go, we don't know. Walk good. Be good. Be careful. It's one life you get. this is not no rehearsal. You can't remix this and come back again. This is your one life where you get. Treat it like that here. All right. God go, we don't know. Manners and respect to everybody tuning in this morning. God spare my life. We'll be up and at it tomorrow morning again. All right. One love. I'm out. Peace.